So I opened up a new part. Now, one thing that confused me when I first used Solid Edge was I came up to the line command. I just locked to this reference plane. Again, go to sketch view, move that out of the way. But I started drawing this sketch and I wanted to put a big arc on the end of the line. So I came here, selected, and then I said, I want to create an arc. Now, how do I create an arc? And I came over here and looked on the side and said, type, oh, I want to change it to arc. And so I'm trying to make an arc here. And I wanted to just come around this way. It's back to front there. No, that's not right. How do I get the arc to go the other way? I was just messing around with this for quite a while until I finally figured out, okay, let's just tell it what to do. I want to walk along the line and I want the arc to come out this way. Oh, so anyway, that's something that can be really confusing. And so then I'd come out here and just do another arc. Now, instead of coming over here and selecting A for arc from here, you can simply click A for arc. And again, here I am again, looks confused. I'm going to walk along the line and say come out in this direction round to here. And now that's connected. Now let's just go over what these constraints are. Right here, this is a connection. The square, the small square, that means connect. This means it's connected and tangent. The tangent is the circular. The connect is the square. And so to add a constraint there, we can come over here to tangent constraint, and say I want this to be tangent with this line, and now that's tangent. And so that'll move around effectively together. Now, can you delete constraints? Yes, we talked about that before. Could you box pick and delete these all at once? Yeah, just hit the delete key after you box pick. And let's do this one too. Delete. So when you do that, if you come and touch on these lines now, you can just move them apart. There's nothing holding these things together. So the bond, the relationship is gone. Now if you have something like this and you want to put it back together, then you can come back up here to the connect. So I'd like to connect this to this. Go around, just connect them together. It would have been a good idea to move the line closer. Could have moved these around because obviously this is not tangent now. Come back to the tangent command, and again you'll see the little red squares on there saying that we are connected. Now we want a tangent, so when we just add the tangent constraints again. Now one last thing that really confuses people also, there's a couple of buttons up here next to IntelliSketch under the relate commands, maintain relationships, relationship handles. Now if you turn that off, the relationship handles, and I come to the line command, see as I draw geometry, wait, that's vertical, that's horizontal, but there's no constraints on there. And so the reason why there's no constraints is, again, right over here, I turned off the relationship handles. Now just because they're off, it doesn't mean that these lines aren't tangent. So if I move that around, you'll see it is maintaining horizontal vertical. Because if I turn this back on, the relationships are actually there. Just sometimes you may not want to see them. So one other thing, if we come above that, and sometimes this button accidentally gets turned off. If this button gets turned off, and see now it's not highlighted, and let's just look at what it is. It's called maintain relationships. With that button off, if I come in here now and draw something similar, then I come to select and grab the line, not holding together. This just falls apart. This geometry is not connected. That's what it does. So if you're ever drawing geometry and weird things seem to be happening, come up to your maintain relationships and make sure this is on. And your relationship handles. And again, with that on, now you're good to go. If you draw geometry, you know it will have constraints on there and it will all hold together. Oh, and I missed that actually. Turn on the relationship handles. And then it'll maintain its associativity as you move that around.